So are you seeing any relief at the pump where you get gas? Effective June 1st, New York State suspended the excise tax on motor and diesel fuel. And we're hearing some gas stations are a bit lower. Some are climbing almost to $5 a gallon at some stations. Christian Garzone spoke with AAA today and went out to some gas pumps to talk to some of you about what you're seeing and when we might see a bit of a steady dip. Christian joins us now live.
Well, Adam, gas prices on average are down about a dime in the Rochester region from last Monday, but it really depends on where you go. Some are up, some are down. Why you're not seeing a big dip right now, AAA says that has to do with the jump in oil prices. Valerie Puma with AAA says you might be seeing a fluctuation in the prices at the pump. One is cheaper here, while others still have high prices. She says it all depends on where oil stands.
If the crude oil price jumps up, then gasoline prices at the pump are going to jump up immediately afterward.
Like today's cost of $120 per barrel. The prices will stay up until that supply is used up.
And then once we get to kind of that cheaper fuel and we're seeing New York State's sales and excise taxes, that discount there, that's when we're going to start seeing those prices really go lower.
Uber driver Marcus Birdsong says he's waiting.
I find a couple cheap places, and I try to just stay faithful to them when I find them,
Raymond Goulet says the solution is right beneath our feet. He's no fan of former President Trump, but
we had oil in the United States and he was using what was available. Gas was what, $2.15? We more than doubled the price.
Nick Minow says thank Putin and the war in Ukraine for the high prices.
There's a lot of world strife and stuff, so it's affecting a lot more than just us from what I've seen, so I can't imagine it's coming to an end anytime soon.
Puma pointed to pent-up demand for travel, supply, storage levels, and the war in Ukraine, but make no mistake, high gas prices are a global problem right now.
Sure, so it definitely is several variables.
Now, AAA says to conserve fuel, avoid driving at rush hour, use cruise control when you can, and avoid driving with heavy loads. Live in Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam, Teresa, right back to you.
All right, Christian, thank you. The suspension of the excise tax in New York State runs through December 31st.